Welcome to Section 7.4, Regular Polygons. Our objective is to recognize regular polygons and use a formula to find the measure of each interior and exterior angle of the polygon. For our homework, we're going to be on page 316 to 317, 1 to 7, and 10 to 13. First and foremost, we have one and only one definition, a regular polygon. A regular polygon is a polygon that's both equilateral and equiangular. So it has all equal sides and all equal angles. We have two theorems that go with this chapter. Again, just like our last section, our theorems have formulas embedded inside them. So our first theorem, the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon is given by the formula number of sides times 180, which is the total interior, divided by the number of sides to get what each angle is. Our second formula, the measure of each exterior angle of a regular polygon is given by the formula 360, which is the total of the exteriors, divided by the number of sides. And now we have lots of examples. Example 1. What's the measure of each exterior angle of a regular octagon? A regular octagon has 8 sides, and we're talking exterior angle. The sum of the exterior is 360. If it's regular, it means each one's equal, so we divide it by the number of sides, 8. 360 divided by 8 is going to give us 45. For our next example, what's the measure of each interior angle of a regular decagon? A decagon has a total of 10 sides. So here we go. I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. You decide which one works best for you. The straightforward route. We're going to find the total interior by taking the number of sides 10 minus 2 times 180. When I do 10 minus 2 times 180, that gives me a total of 1,440 degrees. Now, that's the total interior. Since we want to find each one, we're going to take that and divide it by the number of sides, which is 10, and that's going to give us a total of 144 degrees for each angle. That's one way to do it. A second way to do it, and this is actually the way I do it most often, is I like dealing with the exterior angles. We know that the sum of the exterior angles is always going to be 360. To find out what each one is, we divide it by the number of sides, so each exterior angle is 36 degrees. Keeping in mind this is an exterior angle. From section 1 of this chapter, we know that interior angles and exterior angles are supplementary. So once I find that exterior angle, I subtract it from 180, and that gives me 144 degrees as well. For our next example, if the measure of each exterior angle of a regular polygon is 12 degrees, how many sides does it have? So we're going to be working backwards on this. So here we go. The exterior angle formula is 360 divided by the number of sides. In this case, we don't know. We're going to leave it n. Lets us know what each exterior angle is. In this case, it's 12. Well, we can't have n on the bottom, so let's multiply both sides by n. And we're left with 360 equals 12n. Divide both sides by 12. 360 divided by 12 leaves us with n equals 30. It has 30 sides. Here's our last example. If the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon is 140 degrees, how many sides does it have? I'm going to let you try this one on your own. Again, I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. You solve it whichever way works best for you. Alright, here we go. The straightforward way. Since we're working with interior angles, we're going to work with the interior angle formula. The number of sides minus 2 times 180 gives us the total interior angles. Divided by the number of sides lets us know what each interior angle is. Now, we can't have that n on the bottom, so we're going to multiply it to both sides. At the same time, I'm going to need to distribute this 180 to both pieces. 180n minus 360 equals 140n. Let's get all the n's to one side. So I'm going to subtract 180 n to both sides. Negative 360 equals negative 40n, and I'm going to divide both sides by negative 40. Those two negatives make a positive, those zeros on the ends cancel out, and 36 divided by 4 leaves us with the number of sides is going to be 9. It's a nonagon. That's going to be the straightforward way. That deals with the interior angles. Like I said before, I like dealing with exterior angles. So here's what I know. If my interior angle is going to be 140, that means that my exterior angle is going to be 40. Interiors and exteriors are supplementary. My exterior angle formula is 360 divided by the number of sides. Lets me know what each exterior is going to be. Can't have it on the bottom, so times it to both sides. We have 360 equals 40n. Divide both sides by 40. And the number of sides, once again, is going to give us 9. Whichever way works best for you, that's what we're going to do. Again, me personally, I like dealing with those exterior angles. Alright, here's the answers to our homework. Again, for homework, we have 1 through 7, and then 10 through 13. If you have any questions, please make sure you ask it tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.